We are in the thick of it right now, but yes, we have hours more. Now, the thing is, not everybody has the same length of time. John talked a little bit about it earlier, that from south to north and east, the same way the snow sort of rolled in is how it will exit the area, but that is hours away. So first up, we're taking a live look outside from our camera atop the Empire State Building. Obviously, a little hard to see out there. It is cloudy and snowy and very, very cold, and that's huge for us today. 20 degrees right now. It feels like 7 degrees when you factor in the wind, and the winds are a huge part of this system. They have been and they will continue to be straight through the day. So we're looking at temperatures today that are in the teens and 20s for most, 18 for White Plains, 15 for Monticello, 24 for Babylon, Brick, and Edison, 27 for the Hamptons, so one of the warmest spots. But we do have to talk about these wind gusts, so look at them right now. We're talking about a 29-mile-an-hour wind gust that was reported in Poughkeepsie, 31 for the Hamptons, but 38-mile-an-hour gusts being reported in Babylon, 39 for New York City, and 37-mile-an-hour winds gusts being reported in Brick. So exceptional winds out there that will continue to whip throughout this storm. And this is what it feels like as a result. This is important for a number of reasons. One, because it's incredibly cold, which is why we're seeing an all-snow event. We're not talking about mixed precipitation. But at the same time, when you go out to clean up, just know it doesn't get a whole lot warmer feeling than where we are right now. It feels like 7 degrees in New York City, 1 below for White Plains, 9 below for Poughkeepsie, feels like 11 for Edison, feels like 15 in the Hamptons, and then 9 for Babylon and 8 for Brick. So be prepared that if you go out to clean up the property, your yard, the car, just know that it will be feeling like the single digits out there, even when we head into the afternoon, the warmest part of the day, even when the snow ends. And as we mentioned, we're hours away from that. We do have winter weather alerts in effect until 7 o'clock tonight. So our biggest concerns are heavy snow and, of course, the significant winds. We do have blizzard warnings for Monmouth, Ocean, and Suffolk counties because, again, we could see potentially those winds, those sustained winds for 3 hours or more with that snow just blowing around and significantly reduced visibility. Everything you see here in pink is a winter storm warning, the purple a winter weather advisory. So as you head north and west, it becomes less of an issue because we're not expecting as much snow in those locations. But we're in it. Everybody, well, almost everybody's seeing snow. And the darker the color on the skycast, the heavier the snow. So when you see that darker purple color down the Jersey Shore, you know they're getting a band of heavy snow. Same as we head to Long Island. So you see those lavender and those purple colors, that's the heaviest of the snow falling right now. And so this system is capable of putting down an inch or two an hour. And so we showed you, we were getting that one report from Forked River where they were saying they'd already picked up a foot of snow. And yes, there are some places in the tri-state area that are basically in that bullseye that could see up to 2 feet of snow. So let's just point that out. There's where it is. We talked about the fact that we were not seeing any mixed precipitation. Any sort of rain is out over the water. We turn on your Futurecast. We go through 9 o'clock in the morning. Still this widespread snow with some locations seeing the heavy bands. 11 o'clock, more of the same. This system starts to shift around 1 this afternoon. That's when drier air works its way in. A lot of our western suburbs at that point will be done with the snow. We'll start to see the snow really tapering off in New York City. And then by 4 o'clock, it looks like just Long Island will still be dealing with the system and the east end of Long Island. At that, by 8 o'clock tonight, everybody except the Twin Forks should be done with the snow. And then certainly it's gone by tonight. Tomorrow, late tonight and into tomorrow will be all about cleanup. The winds through this afternoon, 35 to 45 miles per hour in and around New York City and really for a good chunk of the area. But down the Jersey Shore and out on Long Island, 45 to 60-mile-an-hour winds will be blowing around anywhere from 8 to 24 inches of snow. So this little area you see here and the east end, the Twin Forks are in that 18 to 24 inch band. So today, 22 degrees. That's as warm as it gets. You factor in these significant wind gusts, it will feel like the single digits. So snow and wind will give us blizzard-like conditions, possibly in the city, but certainly along the coast. You wake up tomorrow, you'll be looking at temperatures in the single digits, and for some, the teens. The warmest you'll find, it'll feel like 13 degrees in New York City, it's going to be 13 degrees. It will feel like 4 below as you wake up tomorrow in New York City. Here's the good news, because there's a little bit. Very cold today, very cold tomorrow. Look what happens on Tuesday. 40 degrees for Tuesday, 46 for Wednesday. That's Groundhog Day. And then we talk about Thursday, 52 degrees. So there will be some melting. You can't wait for it. You do have to do some cleanup today and tomorrow, but there is much, much warmer weather on the way. And with that, I want to send it out now to my colleague, John Elliott. He is out on Long Island with the Mobile Weather Lab. John?